Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, JR, you notice JR for the past couple of days, JR, this is a perfect example of imprinting, you know? I mean, I've been following you, the lead goose, for 27 years and listening to him honk all the way to the top. So, thanks so much, JR. You know, obviously, I'm not Dwayne and Amber, and as Lauren mentioned, this morning both of them came down with the flu. So I got a call from Amber and Dwayne, and they asked me if I could talk about DNA and especially our new product. You know, when Aiden was born, I was there, and I was very touched by Amber and Dwayne, who were very concerned about how they wanted to do everything perfect, and they wanted the very best of everything for the baby. Just like most parents, or parents of the first child, they're very confused about what they should put on their baby's skin, especially with so many things out there, you know, so how does anyone choose? So I said to Amber, Amber, I'm going to help you. We're going to get the best doctors, we're going to get the best pediatricians, we're going to get the best science experts, and the best manufacturers to take the guesswork out of it. And with that, 6 months later, the DNA Miracles line was born. And I got to tell you, over the past 3 years or so, DNA Miracles has delivered the very best when it comes to skincare and nutritionals for our children. Now, if I go back 6 months ago, and now Dwayne and Amber have 3 of the most beautiful children with Ava, Aiden, and Adrian. They came to me once again, and they said, Marty, can your team come up with a breakthrough and cutting-edge product for our children? Not only for their children, but for all children. So, once again, went back to the science team, talked to a few doctors and our manufacturers, and we developed the greatest tasting, fabulous, unbelievable nutritional product for our kids today. And I got to tell you, it's like no other that's on the market today. You got a minute to roll that video?
Introducing DNA Miracles Flora Melts, a delicious fruit-flavored melt featuring the probiotic Lactospore. Paired with fiber from a prebiotic blend, these unique melts promote a healthy microflora and strong immune defense. Because healthy bellies make happy little miracles.
Okay, so who better to talk about this product than 2 sensational individuals? 2 people that I work with, one on a daily basis and one on a minute-to-minute basis. The daily basis, of course, is Dr. Deedra Mason, who is our Director of Clinical Education and Research, and the other is my assistant for the past 5 years, Tia Barile, and she's more than an assistant to me. She's my support. She tells me when I'm wrong. Most of the time she tells me when I'm wrong. She never tells me when I'm right. And she is an incredibly strong proponent of DNA Miracles, being a mom herself of 2 great kids. So if you would all please give a warm welcome to Dr. Deedra Mason and Tia Barile.
This is perfect. You know, the idea of this new product, the Flora Melts, is so sound. You know, I had the opportunity to talk to Amber and Dwayne about what they would like to achieve in this new product. And that meant we had to talk about the poop. We had to talk about what kids and parents are facing each and every day. And gut health, that's huge when it comes to their immunity. When it comes to changeable bowels, what are we really talking about? And Amber and I giggled about it because she says sometimes they can't and sometimes they can't help themselves. right? And so we want to make sure that we're supporting their bodies, their bellies, and that we know that oral health and healthy dentition goes beyond just what we put into the mouth, but how healthy the gut is. And so we want to make sure that we gave them all the support they needed. And in doing so, we would be able to help them achieve better overall well-being and metabolism. And for parents and kids alike, this meant better sleep, concentration, and focus. We only want, just like Amber and Dwayne, the very best for our children. And that means better development. So we decided to start with the gut. I think we should define some terms here, Tia, because there's a lot of things that get thrown around in the nutrition space, in the nutraceutical space, and definitely in the children's well-being space, right? So we're going to talk about probiotics, prebiotics, and we're going to talk about functional fiber. When we look at prebiotics, this is what the gut bugs eat. These are the good gut bugs, or these are rather the fibers that good gut bugs need to eat that are going to help us push out those things that may be leading to changeable bowels, are going to push out those problematic bugs that may lead to hyperpermeability or an unhealthy gut barrier. And you notice this in your kids' skin, in their immunity, and their energy levels, and their concentration, how grumpy they are. Well, that all comes down to a healthy gut, and that means we want to put the right probiotics. It's not just the prebiotics, what good gut bugs eat, but then also weeding and feeding the gut with the proper probiotics. And that's why we make such a powerful DNA Miracles chewable probiotic as well, because we understand that good minds and good bodies are built right here. And then there's this idea of functional fiber. These are non-digestible carbohydrates. These are functional starches that help your children with healthy metabolism. That means healthy growth up, not growth out. And so we thought we would put all of these novel ingredients together. How many of you have trouble getting your kids to eat healthy foods? Right? It's difficult to get that in. So we want to make supplementation fun. And in fact, that's exactly what Tia said. What are we going to do to make health and nutrition fun?
Absolutely.
You and I were so excited when we saw what we could do with this new ingredient.
Yep.
I mean, what did you...
Yeah, so excited.
That's exactly what it was like. I mean, I think Tia and I were up out of our chairs in Marty's office when we learned about this new product or what it could do. So it is, in fact, these functional fibers that support the diversity of gut bugs in your children's bellies, your bellies as well. Fiber does it for all of us, right? But what we're looking to do is help and enhance the healthy foods that they're eating and the supplements that you're giving them every day. The goal here, when Amber and Dwayne and I talked about it with Marty and Tia, was that we needed to create a healthy gut barrier. Was there a specific probiotic that would really build up that barrier? And we found it. In addition to that, this special probiotic enhances the activities of other probiotics. It is a superhero of probiotics. That probiotic is called Lactospore. Lactospore is the branded, clinically efficacious spore-forming probiotic that makes all the other probiotics that your kids are taking in the DNA Miracle line more powerful, more robust, and ultimately that means their better health, better immune defense, as well as a better gut barrier. Now, we want to make sure that we use the very best of ingredients, but also that we use an efficacious amount of those ingredients. So each one of these Flora Melts contains 1.5 billion, that's with a B, colony-forming units to help weed, feed, and reseed your children's bellies. There's a special superpower of Lactospore, however, and it is what is called a postbiotic activity. So you've heard of prebiotics, You've heard of probiotics, but now we're going to talk about postbiotics. That is how this product was developed, to not just give the proper nutrients in, but make sure everything that goes on here during the day, even if your kids don't always eat pristinely, that they would have the protection to eliminate some of those problematic foods that we eat. And what I mean by that is that it is the end products of the metabolism of lactospore that continue or have ongoing health benefits. You see something there that said spore forming. That means that this probiotic is also beneficial over time. It can defend itself from the environment, including heat and cold and stomach acid. And Tia, this is where you had asked me a question about how long then, if we're going to try to do this and it's spore forming, does this mean that they could take it any time of the day? Does this mean that if they wanted to take a little bit now and a little bit later, would it still be effective? And that was a powerful, powerful question, because it was one of the things when we were going through the science that Tia identified would make it such a great product, because it means that regardless of when your kids take it, it was going to be helpful to them. But we didn't stop there. We added the functional fibers that Amber and Dwayne asked for. In fact, we added Jerusalem artichoke, apple pectin, and chicory root for them. These are all very powerful fibers for kids that have special benefits for healthy metabolism, a healthy gut barrier, healthy immunity, and this is where we know that we're connecting the gut to the brain. What's going on here, if this is healthy, it means this is healthy. And that's specifically why we chose these specific functional fibers for your kids. And look how beautiful, right, Jerusalem artichoke is. No wonder we chose it. No, it is not beautiful. That is why your kids won't eat it, right? That's why we had to put it in a Flora Melt.
My kids wouldn't eat that.
What's that?
My kids wouldn't eat that.
Your kids aren't going to eat sunchokes,
No.
right? Well, this is a great source of inulin, which is a functional starch, healthy for glycemic control, right? So when our kids eat the wrong things, or we want to maintain healthy energy for them, and I don't mean an energy boost, I mean sustained mental and physical energy for better well-being, for better development, for better weight management. That's really what we're talking about here. We put apple pectin in this product. Apple pectin is rich in antioxidants or polyphenols that are going to support well-being in your kids, that are going to support healthy immune defense in your kids. And this is the second postbiotic that is in this product. It creates butyrate, which unfortunately, when kids don't get enough fiber, their butyrate levels are low, and we start to see concerns with gut permeability or a healthy gut barrier. And like I said, this is where you see issues in their skin, in their immunity, or their overall cognitive function, right? We're going to connect all of the dots, and apple pectin is helping us do that. The last of the functional starches is chicory root, another beauty, right? Look at that bad boy, right? So we had to put it in this flavorful stick for the kids so that they would get better than 1 gram of fiber in each one of the Flora Melt sticks. In doing so, we ultimately mix some of the very best functional starches that help your children support their brain metabolism and their body's metabolism and overall well-being. Hitting each one of those targets that Amber and Dwayne discussed with us about what we really wanted to achieve in this new product, which was a healthy gut barrier, and that meant healthy brains and concentration and focus in their children. We did this by putting all of these functional starches together, this very special probiotic together. That's where the microflora balance comes from. That's where intestinal health and digestive well-being are well supported, because we're very thoughtful about what we create. We're very thoughtful about making sure that they are useful to your kids, that they're useful to your customers, and ease of use. Tia, that's really what this came down to. This is really where we think we knocked it out of the park. Can you talk to us a little bit about a 3-in-1 delivery?
Yes. Well, I wanted to talk about the uniqueness of the fact that it's our first stick pack for the DNA Miracles product line. Super convenient for parents when they're out. It's not something that you just have to give them at home. You could put it in their sippy cup. You could give it to them when you guys are out at the park. But the delivery system is also really unique. So you can melt it on your tongue like a pixie stick, which it tastes really good. And that's for kids ages 4 and up. And then the other 2 really cool ways that you can do it is you can melt it in food, like oatmeal, yogurt, applesauce. You can put it on top of fruit. It's really good. And you can mix it in any drink. So applesauce, cranberry juice, water, milk, and it tastes delicious.
Yeah, it's over the top good tasting. And you had mentioned in this 3-in-1 delivery that you could mix it in their juices, you could mix it in any of the beverages that they're using. But me not being a mother, I want to ask you, is it something that with kids, like, are they drinking their sippy cups all day long? Are they carrying their drinks with them all day long?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I had asked you about the timing of this product.
Yeah.
If I put this in my kid's sippy cup, are they going to be able to get the benefits of this prebiotic throughout the day, or does it have to be consumed all at one time? And so, yeah, I mean, they have their sippy cup with them all the time.
Right. What they were able to show with the lactospore, because it is spore forming, is that it would be beneficial for a long period of time, being able to protect itself from environment, but also be just as effective. Even if your kids are consuming it 8 hours later, we start with the sippy cup, they run around, they drop it somewhere, we still, you just gotta wipe that bad boy off, and then and then it still has good lactospore in it, right?
Yep.
I mean, one of the more novel ways to do this, of course, is being able to put it in their food, whether their food is hot or cold, and that is powerful.
Yeah.
Right? Because sometimes children don't want to take their vitamins. And so this is, again, this idea of let's make taking vitamins fun. And the DNA Miracle line definitely encompasses that idea of let's make sure that taking supplements or our nutritional products is fun for the kids. So what do I want you to remember about this product? 3 functional starches, 2 postbiotics, both in the lactospore and that apple pectin, and 1 amazing spore-forming probiotic. This is why this is powerful. It's what we do with DNA Miracles. We bring the best of products to you and to your family. You can see us up on the concourse. The unfranchised price is $21.50. Suggested retail is a super affordable for these 30 sticks, $29.95, and your volume is 16.
It's awesome.
It is brilliant.
It's amazing.
Now, when looking at this and developing this, we had a lot of questions that we wanted to make sure you knew how to answer.
So a really important one is one method better than the other when taking this product?
That was powerful. That was a powerful question. Is one way to take this product better than another? Whether you mix it in a sippy cup, you mix it in any beverage, you melt it in the mouth, or you melt it on hot or cold food, all of them were equally effective because of the special spore-forming nature of the probiotic and the functional starches that don't break down, because that's just what they are, very complex. They were non-digestible is another way that we say that. They were, it was efficacious no matter how your children took it or when they took it during the day.
Right, so if they don't like one method, you can try the next or the next. It's a fruit flavored, fruit punch mixed berry flavor, so mixed in anything, it's really delicious. The other was, you talked about postbiotics. What exactly does that term mean?
Well, I think that you're going to start to hear the word postbiotic more often, and obviously we're very cutting edge at Market America, and that's why we're bringing it to you the way that we are. But postbiotics help other probiotics work better. Because of the way they metabolize in the body, they kind of reseed the gut. And this has been shown to be beneficial in supporting that healthy gut barrier. This has been shown to be beneficial in helping with the way the body metabolizes or utilizes nutrients. So whether you are taking the DNA chewable probiotics and enhancing those 5 strains because of the one that we put in here, or you are making sure that nutrients in the DNA Miracles Plus multivitamin or the DNA Miracles OPC3 are utilized better, that is what a postbiotic does for you.
Yes. So does the Flora Melt substitute for any other products that my kids might be taking, DNA products?
That's a great question, because of course when you think about how incredible this product is, you want to know, do I need to change or sub out something? And
Right.
no, it's just going to make the chewable probiotic work even better. It's just going to enhance the probiotic nature of those 5 different strains. Whether it's OPC3 for kids, whether it is the multivitamin or these other probiotics, those nutrients are working all over the body, and a product like this is only going to enhance their activity. That's the magic of the postbiotic.
I remember when we were developing this product, actually, I made it a point to ask Dr. Lang if this could be taken in isotonics. So if your kids are already taking an isotonics cocktail in the morning, is this okay to just go ahead and put in there? Does it mess with the isotonic delivery? And he said no. So if your kids are taking their isotonics in the morning, just pop it in and they won't even know it.
Right. I mean, that is one of the powerful parts, and maybe we need to pick the 4th way that you can take it. Mix it in your isotonics, because that's what Dr. Lang shared with us, is that it was not going to influence the isotonicity of the isotonics your children were already taking.
Okay, so why such a focus on gut health for kids?
The focus on gut health is because most kids do not get enough fiber. Not just because some of the fiber choices are ugly, because obviously many of them are beautiful, right? But because they just simply don't get enough in during the day. Sometimes digestive issues are what they are. It's like Tom Holden said, it is what it is, right? So we have to think about different and novel ways to improve fiber consumption in our kids, because it really is this powerful macronutrient that sets the tone for your child's immunity, your child's digestive tone, right? And the connection between the gut and the body for healthy mental well-being, concentration, and that was a huge target for Amber and Dwayne. They said, we don't want them just to be comfortable here. We really want to enhance all parts of them, right? Do we have something that's really going to do it when it comes to mental focus, concentration, and healthy energy, right? Not sugar-based energy. And that's ultimately what we did by putting these ingredients together. We hit all of these targets, and we could not be more excited about the flavor, right? About the functionality, about the ease of use. We feel like we hit a home run. I hope you guys feel the same way about this product.
Yep. So we did a tasting up at the booth, and we got a video to share with you guys.
Let's do it. Let's watch the video. What do your kids think about this? That's fantastic.
Everybody's really loved it.
Yeah. So we still have the opportunity to come up to the booth and try it yourself. I want to make sure that you're following us on social media.
Yep.
What's our handle?
So I'm thinking, Marty, you said end of February, we should have this in-house. So end of February, we're excited to get it into everybody's house, and we'll make the announcement on social media. Yep.
Good deal.
Yep.
Tia, this was a blast.
So excited.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.